Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you watched my last video, you probably remember these big box of Thrifted Barbie I got for around $30. And today, I'm finally going to give one of those dolls a full transformations. And I decided to pick between these three Barbie, because they pretty much have the same face. Maybe I'll pick her, and we're going to clean her up, repaint her face, and give her a fresh style. Basically, a total glow up. And let's get started. So before washing the dolls, I'm going to brush her hair first, just to make sure that her hair is free from tangle. And let's take off this rubber band off from her hair and brush it. Alright, let's start by giving her a good clean. She definitely needs it. First, I used an old toothbrush and some gentle soap to scrub her face and body. I like using a toothbrush because it helps get into all the little area, especially around the neck, arms, and joints. And it's kind of satisfying to see the surface dirt come off. Even if the dolls looks okay at first glance, they usually need a proper wash. After that, I move on to her hair. I started with a regular shampoo to get rid of any built-up dust or possible residue from storage. I gently lather the shampoo into her hair and use a brush to detangle her hair slowly, starting from the end and working my way up to avoid pulling it out. Her hair was a little rough at first, but brushing it while wet really helped. Then I rinse out the shampoo. And then I apply some conditioner to soften it and help smooth out any frizz. I brushed it again while the conditioner was in, making sure it was evenly spread. And after a couple of minutes, I rinsed everything off thoroughly with warm water. By the end of that, her hair felt so much smoother and she was already looking way better just from a good clean. Once her hair was clean and detangled, I move on to the next step, a boil wash. I dip her hair into hot water for a couple of times to help smooth out any leftover frizz. After dipping, I gently brushed through it again while it was still warm and soft. And honestly, it makes such a difference. This is how her hair looks after the boil wash. It looks so much better now. I haven't decided what hairstyle to give her just yet, but now that her hair is prepped, I have a few ideas in mind. I want something that matches the soft and gentle vibe I'm going for. I've removed some of the original factory paint and it was really hard to remove. Maybe my nail polish remover doesn't contain a high percentage of acetone. And I spread several layers of Mr. Super Clear to prep the face. That way the surface is nice and matte and ready for the pastel and pencil to stick properly. And you know what? I've wanted to try repainting doll for such a long time, but I just never got around to it. For the longest time, I couldn't get my hands on any Mr. Super Clear where I live, and even when I finally could, I kept putting it off. Honestly, I was kinda scared to mess up. The idea of rubbing a doll's entire face off was weirdly intimidating. What if I ruined it and couldn't fix it? and that's actually why I decided to practice on a thrift store doll instead of a brand new one. It feels way less scary knowing I'm giving a second-hand doll a fresh start instead of ruining a new doll. And if I do mess up, it's totally okay. It's all part of the learning process. For this doll, I wanted something soft and gentle. First, I used watercolor pencil to sketch up her eyes and then moving on to the eyebrows. I always going light at first so I can make little adjustment as I go. I'm giving her side glance, and as for her lips, I did not remove her original factory paint since it is pretty much almost the color that I wanted to give her. Then I used soft pastel to add some blush. Unfortunately, the color didn't really show up as much as I hoped. I was going for a really soft, natural look, but the pastel was a little bit too light, and even after building them up, they still look pretty faint on camera. And here is how she looked after repainting. I originally wanted her to look sweet and gentle, but she actually ended up looking a little fierce. Once her face was finished and sealed, I moved on to styling her hair. I started by sectioning out two small pieces at the front and give them a slight curl, just enough to add a bit of movement and softness around her face. And for the rest of her hair, I gave her this simple princess look hairstyle. And as for the outfit, I decided to pick between these two outfits that I got a while ago. If you haven't watched my Barbie doll clothes haul video, I'll link it somewhere. I'll try these two outfits on her. Here is how she looked in the first outfit. And this is her in the second outfit. Let me know in the comment which outfit do you like more on her. I'm not satisfied with how the repaint turned out, but that's okay. It's all part of learning. Every repaint teaches me something new, and I know I'll get better with practice. I might even try repainting her again in the future. Let me know if you think I should. And thank you so much for joining me today on this Barbie makeover journey. If you enjoy this kind of transformation, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I have more thrifted doll from that big haul waiting for their turn. Let me know in the comment what kind of look I should try next. Maybe something dreamy, vintage, or even fantasy. I'll see you next time with another doll transformation. Bye!